Hi guys, I'm Abhinav, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about riding jackets. More specifically, I'm going to talk about Royal Enfield's new Make It Yours riding jacket program that they've just launched. Now this is quite a game changer. For the first time, as far as I understand, for the very first time, somebody has introduced modularity in riding jackets. This program will give you the flexibility of picking a certain jacket from the Royal Enfield range and fitting it with whatever armor that you want available from the catalog of armors that they are providing. If you're, let's say, you want to buy a lower end jacket with the highest end armor, you can now do that. It also gives you the flexibility of buying a rain liner or a winter liner along with the jacket, or not buying them at all, which would eventually bring down your cost of the buying cost of the jacket. So if you don't need something, don't buy it. If you want to upgrade something, sure, Royal Enfield gives you the option to do that. Now, to underscore how big of a deal this is, I'm going to, bring forth a few scenarios. Some of them I have faced, some of them I've seen myself. Now, scenario number one, I live in Delhi. Delhi is a hot place. It's a very hot place. At least 8 or 9 months in a year, it's hot in Delhi. Now, if I'm out riding during these months, I want a riding jacket that has the maximum amount of ventilation. I need a mesh jacket. Now, it's important to be comfortable on a motorcycle, so I need that mesh. But what is more important is to have that security net, to have that safety net, to have the best armor that you can get. We don't wear riding jackets to look cool, to, look good. No, nothing like that. You wear a riding jacket to be safe so that when you do fall, and someday you really will, the riding jacket is going to save your ass. Not literally, but yeah, well. So you wear a riding jacket to stay safe. Now, the problem with mesh jackets is most mesh jackets, full mesh, they're the best for these conditions that I just mentioned. They come with base armor so that, the price point is kept low. Usually you'll find top armor only in touring jackets. I'm talking about the budget spectrum, okay? Like till about 15,000-20,000 rupee jackets, not the highest end jackets. We'll talk about them later. So a touring jacket will get you, for example, Royal Enfield, their Nirvik jacket, which is their top of the line touring jacket for about 15,000 rupees, that gets D30 armor. I think the shoulders and the elbow are level 2, the back is D30 level 1. That's pretty good armor. Their other jacket, which is the Khardungla, it gets Nox level 2 armor. Now, I want to buy their base jacket because it has the most ventilation. Those touring jackets are no good to me riding in the city during the summer months. They're no good to me. I want their cheapest jacket, and I want their cheapest jacket to get the best of the armor. Now, till earlier, before this program, if I buy a jacket, I would have to look for good armor in the aftermarket. You'd run around shops. There aren't many to begin with. There are only few. So you'd run around and sometimes you'd just get lazy and not even upgrade your armor. Royal Enfield has changed that. You now can buy a base jacket and put in the best armor in it. Now, that's scenario number one. That works for me. Scenario number two. Again, this is from personal experience. What if you just outgrow your jacket? I got COVID in April and I put on 10 kilos right after that. Now, those 10 kilos aren't going away anytime, anywhere. So I have to live with that. But my riding jackets, they don't fit me now. So what do? I'm not going to fit into a medium. I'd probably need a large or an XL. So here, if I have to buy another jacket, if I have to buy another riding jacket, if I buy a riding jacket from any other company, I would have to buy the entire set. I'll have to buy a jacket which comes with its own armor, its own liners, rain liner, winter liner, And probably if I buy the same jacket that I'm wearing, I'll have to buy all of these again. Now, why should that be? Why should I not have the option to just buy the outer shell without any armor, without any liners? Because the armor is universal. It'll fit into the new jacket just the way it was in the older, smaller size jacket. The liners are universal mostly. They'll fit again. So why should I pay the entire amount for a jacket? Something like this program, it makes sense for somebody like me. Scenario number 3. Again, I'll quote an example of a friend of mine. Now, I mostly these days only ride trails. A friend of mine, Deepak, he came to the trail one morning on his Tiger 800 and he wasn't wearing his riding jacket. He said it was too hot, so he took it off and he tied it to the rear seat. Now, the problem with that was he didn't tie it very well, and one of the arms of the jacket was dangling from the right side where the exhaust sits. And because of the hot exhaust, one arm of the jacket, it got burnt, rendering the jacket useless. Now, in such a situation, he'll have to buy the same jacket again along with the armor and everything. But now, because of this Royal Enfield program, he can just buy the outer shell and just transfer the armor from the old jacket to the new one. Makes perfect sense, right? He saves money. He doesn't have to buy something that he doesn't use. And the fourth scenario. Again, I'm going to quote an example of my friend. I have a friend, Amit Simor. Now, Amit has one policy when it comes to riding. If it's going to rain, he's not stepping out. Amit will not step out even if a drop of water is falling from the skies. He is never going to ride in the rain. So when he's buying a riding jacket, does he really need a rain liner? No, he does not. So why should he pay for it? There's no need to, right? So you get my point. This modularity really helps. I'll quote an example. I'll not quote an example, but to draw an analogy here, it's like assembling your own computer. You get what you really need. You go to the market, you buy the processor you want, you spec it up with the memory you want, the graphics card you want, the monitor you want. You have that flexibility. Royal Enfield has just introduced that flexibility in riding jackets now. And a good thing about this is, now I'm going to show you their website. And we'll go through all of it now. But when you order a jacket, you order it online on their website, and it'll take about a week for the jacket to reach you. I think that's fair. I think that's perfect because it's in a way, a custom job. Let's go to Royal Enfield's website now. We go to royalenfield.com. Here we go to the apparel section. And you'd see that, right on top, they have the Make It Yours riding jackets new micro website that they've launched. But let's not go there. Let's first take a look at the jackets that they sell. So if you want to buy a Royal Enfield jacket, so far you would have come over here, taken a look at the jackets that they sell. Khardungla, Street Wind, Storm Raider, Windfarer, Explorer V3, Sanders, Nirvik, etc. So, since I want a mesh jacket, let's take a look at Windfarer over here. So the Windfarer comes in two colors. One is this olive, the other is black, and it retails for 7,000 rupees. Now, what do you get for that 7,000 rupees? Higher airflow mesh, high density polyester fabric, micro lock, knock, CE level 1 certified armor at the shoulders and at the elbows. And it also has an internal thermal liner and an integrated rain liner. So this is what you get for 7,000 rupees. Now, I like the jacket. I think it will work for me. Now, let's try and upgrade it. So for that, what we need to do is, we will just go to MYO. Here, let's select riding jackets. So here, this is the first step. So you can, select your shell over here. So either you can get the Street Wind, you could get a Windfarer, you could get an Explorer V3, Storm Raider, Khardungla V2, Nirvik, but right now let's start with the Windfarer. So we selected Windfarer, we let it load. If you take a look over here, the base price of the jacket is just 5,050 rupees. So if you want, and if you don't want any armor along with the jacket, if you just want to transfer armor from your other jacket to this jacket, just easy, man. Just buy this jacket right now and move on. But let's try and spec it up a little. Okay, so the shell is selected from here. We've selected, let's select the base color. This is black. I want the olive. So this is the olive jacket. The render I wish was a little nicer. It's not very nice. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go to armor. Now here, I have the option of shoulder and elbow. So if I go with Nox level 1, the price goes up to 6,041 from 5,050, I believe. If I go with Nox level 2, which is slightly better than level 1, it goes up to 6,353. So in just about a 200 rupee increase, you just went from level 1 to level 2. Now, similarly, if you don't want Nox and if you prefer D3O, these are just brands. The rating is either level 1 or level 2. Let's see. So, level 1 D3O, the jacket price goes up to 6262, and you now have level 1 D3O in your shoulders and your elbows. If you want level 2, which is thicker, 6,493. And if I just go to not required, 5,050. So let's just say I want D3O level 2 over here. Now, chest armor. This jacket unfortunately does not give you the option of, having any chest armor. That's only for the touring jackets. It's okay. Let's see the back armor. Now again, the back. If I want Nox level 1, the price goes up to 7,683. Nox level 2, 8,103. D3O level 1, 7,682. D3O level 2, 8,100. And if you don't want it, it comes down to 6,493. So let's say I want D3O level 2 again, so 8,100. And now let's look at winter protection. Now, if you want an integrated winter protection, the price goes up to 9,013. So this will be like an inbuilt winter liner, which you attach it. There's a loop at the back. There are loops inside the cuffs. It can easily be attached like that. But I prefer the standalone one because this jacket can be worn standalone as well. From my previous Nirvik Royal Enfield jacket, my brother used to wear this standalone black winter liner to work almost every day in the winters. He doesn't feel that cold, I do. So he used to just wear it as a standalone jacket. He doesn't ride motorcycles. Okay, so we'll take standalone. Now moving on to the winter liner color. Let's see, I have olive, I have black. I think I have a black already. Let's go with an olive. And now rain protection. So I can either go with a black liner, a blue liner, a yellow liner, an olive liner, a red liner. I have a red already. Let's pick yellow. So suddenly for 10,349 rupees, I have a jacket now, which if we add it to cart, size large, add to cart. Okay, so it's been added to the cart. So now let's go take a look here. So D3O level 2 protector, it's gonna cost me 1,607 rupees. The armor set for elbows and shoulders, 1443. Rain jacket, 1,121. Thermal liner, 1,128. And the Windfarer riding jacket just by itself will be 5,050. So you see the modularity. I can either get whatever I want. I got the absolute best. I spec'd it up to how I want it to be. You can always bring it down and go with what your budget would allow you or what you think serves you the best. Now, there's also a benefit of getting, the best armor that you can over here. Because if you see D3O back CE level 2 protector, if you buy it along with the jacket, it is costing you 1,607 rupees. However, if I go to the apparel section over here, let's go to riding jackets and see if it's listed here. Yeah, okay, so you see all your armor is listed over here. So let's look at D3O level 2. So here D3O level 2, if you want to buy standalone, it's going to cost you 3,000 rupees. However, if you spec it with your jacket, it's only going to cost you 1,607 rupees. Similarly, the D3O elbow and shoulders level 1 package is 2,500 rupees over here. However, it's only going to cost you 1,443 rupees if you buy it along with your jacket. So I think it's phenomenal value. Look at this. The rain jacket is 1121. If I go here and if I look at the rain jacket, 1750 rupees. If it's yellow, see, 1750. So again, you're saving money. If you go and look at the thermal liner, 1,128 rupees. Here the thermal liner is going to cost you 2,500 rupees if you just buy it standalone. So it makes sense to, pick up a jacket and just spec it with whatever you want because you get it at a discounted price. And then, you can view and edit your cart, you proceed to checkout, you buy the jacket, and Royal Enfield promises that, they're going to deliver the jacket in about a week. Now, how is it going to come? Now, take a look at this. So you've saved 5,901 on this jacket. Had you bought it, had you bought individual parts, it would have cost you about over 16,000 rupees. But here I'm paying 10,000 rupees, 10,349 and getting a kick-ass jacket. Now, if I go back again, let's go here. Now, scenario number 2. Let's take a look at the Khardungla jacket. Now, I really like Nirvik. I think Nirvik is a really fantastic jacket for the price. But I tend to like the design of the Khardungla a little more. I have the Generation 1 Khardungla. So let's say let's let it load. The base Khardungla is only going to cost you 9,700 rupees. Let's select the grey for now. All right. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. We've selected the shell. We've selected the base color. Let's look at armor. So here, shoulder and elbow, again, level 1. Price goes up to 10,691. Level 2, 11,000. D3O level 1, 10,900. D3O level 2, 11,143. So we've got armor, D3O. Let's say we get D3O. Now, let's move to chest. So we have the option to select Nox CE level 1 armor on the chest. And now the price is about 12,000 rupees. Let's go to the back. Again, the whole thing. Nox level 1, Nox level 2, D3O level 1, D3O level 2. So now we are up to 13,575. Let's go to winter protection. Again, I prefer standalone winter protection because, it's just, you can just wear the jacket and roam around. Okay, we are up to 14,703. And now, winter liner color. Let's go with black in this one. Rain protection. Again, the red one looks pretty good. I wish this render was more, real looking, but you get the idea. And for about 16,000 rupees, which is again now higher than, what you would pay for a Nirvik, you get a jacket with the best protection that money can buy. Once you place your order, a week later, this is how the riding jacket arrives. It comes in this nice box. It was covered in a jute sack, which I have taken off. So once you take the lid off, you'd get your armor that you have to insert on your own. So this is my set of, D3O level 2 armor for the elbows and the shoulders. This is D3O level 2 for the back. In here, if I take this out, I have the shell of the jacket, the wind feather, and then, if we Let's pull these out as well. This is the integrated liner. This is the winter liner. One second. This is the yellow rain liner. What is this? Oh, I think I accidentally also ordered the black liner. So be careful about that. I think I ordered a black and a green. My bad. But this is how it comes. So you just have to assemble everything. You put everything, and yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. It's pretty simple. So you just saw how we saved about 6,000 rupees on this jacket. And it's not about saving money. Well, it is, of course it is. But the fact that I was able to get a jacket, the jacket that I like, with the armor that I like, yeah, I mean, fantastic. And I'm paying what? Disclaimer, I did not pay for this jacket. This is something that Royal Enfield has sent me. They did not take money from me. However, my opinion here is not biased. You can clearly see why this is a very helpful and a very beneficial thing for the rider, for us guys. Choose what you want, guys. So this was my overview of the whole make it yourself riding jacket program. Let me know in the comments if this works, what you think about it. Go check out the website. I really think Royal Enfield gear is right up there with the best of the best now, and at half the cost, probably less than half in certain situations. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.